Grand risings, my darlings. How are we all doing? I hope that we're all doing swell. I got it sorted. I'd pressed the wrong button, let's put it that way. I put Instagram as like the main chat, so it wouldn't show anything else. I now know not to put Instagram as the main chat, let's put it that way. So, let's see what we get. How is everyone doing? How are we all doing? If you see me leaning over, that's so I can get my stuff. Also, as you guys can see, we do have a Kofi, something key. It's another way you guys can pay me. Okay, I set it up. I think it was last night or today, one of the two. Very easy. You can still pay through PayPal through it. You can pay through anything through it, to be quite frank. So we have set that up. Okay, which is good. It's exactly like buy me a coffee. It is. So, yeah. Let me just make this bigger. Let's exfoliate that. Do that. Do that. There we go. So, hello, Queen. Hello, Alicia. Like my haircut? Thank you. So, is your boss thinking of you with another way, not professional? Lustful. Let's have a look. I feel like he is, my darling. Yes. Yes. So, how are we all doing? I do hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. It's freebie today. I forgot to change that. Thank you for popping what you did, because you've just allowed me to realise that I've not changed that. Well, that's good. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? So, freebie live. There you go. There you go, guys. I think that's about right. Hola. Hello, Josh. How are you? Don't know why I'm looking at my iPad. I think that's just see if I get any gifts. I can say thank you. But yeah, how is everybody today? But yeah, we're just doing freebie live today. Let's have a look at how we were feeling, my darling. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like he really does like you, my darling. I feel like he's in despair right now. I feel like he's in a lot of regret. I feel like he's regret what's happened. Okay. He regrets what's happened between you guys. He's regret that things aren't quite working out how they should be. Okay. So I feel like he wants to make it work. I feel like he wants to sort it out, my darling. And I feel like you will sort it out. Okay, I feel like you will sort it out, my darling. Yeah, it's suggesting good passion, good fortune is coming between the both of you. Okay, he feels a little bit defeated right now, but I feel like that will change. Thank you for the heart, me. Is S taking your relationship serious? I think he could be taking it more serious, my darling, but he's taking it as serious as he can. Okay, at heart, he's still a child. In mind, he's still a child. Okay, he could definitely be best. Okay. Alicia, let's have a look, boo. Let's have a look. Yes, very much so. Do do. Don't know why I've got Kill Bill stuck in my head. Will salmon block you? Let's see, will salmon block you? I feel like you will. That will be in about 7 weeks. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Is Elle still thinking about coming back to you? Let's see. Let's see. Very much so, my darling. Very much so. Okay. Let me just quickly check that my YouTube is saying what it's meant to be saying and not what it wants to say. Because I've had that lately. Oh, it is. I just forgot to you know, give it a whatchamacallit, a thumbnail, but hey ho. Can have me as the thumbnail. Hello, Debs. Was that Rue who drove past you and Dad earlier? Or are you nuts? Let's see. Well, we all know you're nuts, but let's have a look. Hello. How are you? Let's have a look. Oh no, we're in D2. Not good. I feel like it was him. And no, you're not nuts, my darling. Okay, you're not nuts. Hello, Jason. How are you, my darling? How are you? Hello, I'm just wondering MT's thoughts and feelings since I sent him a message the other day and his initial. Okay. I basically apologized to him about about my behavior in the past. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. I feel like he was very grateful for your apology, my darling. What in the hell was that? Oh, thank you for the follow. We just set my ears off. We just set my ears off there. Ow. Let's move you down slightly. There we are. Okay, so I feel like he was very happy about the message. He's happy that you've taken responsibility, my darling. So we do have the positivity in that. Okay. I feel that we've also got the positivity in the fact that there is definitely still love. Okay, my darling. It's eclipse season. Yes, it is. How did I set this up? Streamlabs. Yeah, it is eclipse. It is eclipse season. But yeah, I hope that made sense, my darling. Of course you can, Angie Whisperer. Let's see what you get, my darling. So for you got the Death card, you got the Prince of Cups, and you got the Five of Wands. Okay, your Death card first, my darling, it's basically saying you need to have new beginnings, you need to restart yourself, okay, my darling? Use this eclipse to allow people to remove, okay, to remove yourself from people and to remove the negative people. Eclipses are notorious for removing people fast who are unnecessary and not needed. Okay. With the Princess of Cups, this is all about focusing on yourself, focusing on what you need to do, where you need to go, but at the same time, it's focusing on where you want to go. Okay. With the Five of Wands, it's give yourself a competition. Okay, my darling. Give yourself some worth, some self-worth, some enjoyment. Okay, big? Hope that helped. Juliana! You're not being filtered. We just need to turn me up a little bit, my darling, because I did answer that and the answer was a yes. Hello, Jules. Warden. Warden? Jason, who do you want to know is going to ring you tonight? Who do you want to know? Thank you for the follow. You don't have to ask a question if you don't want to. You can just ask for a general. You can just ask for a general if you would like to. Is an out of love with H. Let's see. Thank you for the heart me. No, my darling, no. We get a job before you move into your own place. I feel like you will. It will take some time, but I feel like you will, my darling, yes. Okay. You've just got to filter out the negative jobs that aren't needed. Okay. Do I see yours? No, I don't. See the high? That's about it. Is Elle going to ring Jason tonight? I feel like she will, my darling, yes. And I feel like this is going to be a positive ring. I feel like there's a lot of positivity, and I feel like she's getting closer to you, my darling. Okay, she's gone through her tower, and now she's coming back. When do I see you getting into a relationship? Let's have a look. Ooh, you'll get into a relationship by next summer. Okay. Thank you for whatever that gift was. Jules, thank you. Got a weird static then, did you? I know a static. I'm excited because when I get this job, I'll be able to get house products like I need. Ah, that's good, Medine, that's good. Can you get a gem roll? Of course you can get a gem roll. Of course you can. So, for your general 9 of Wands, my darling. For the people in your life that need to be removed, let them. They don't have to stay in with you, my darling. You can let them dissipate and disappear, okay? Not everyone has to stay, and sometimes you have to learn from your wounds and what has happened. Okay, my darling, learn from the mistakes that you have made, allow them to be removed in life and never to stay, okay? And yes, I don't need to look at the card because it's got no picture on it. It's just 9 wands. Okay. Which is what I like it when it's got no picture sometimes, because it means you have to think. You have to let spirit show you the imagery, show you the cuteness. Okay. Remember also, guys, if you do subscribe to my Patreon, we will be doing lessons over there where I will teach you how to read. Okay. And I mean more in-depth lessons. Okay, that'll be part of the £10 and the £5 subscription. Okay. If you do the cheaper one, like the very cheap one, you don't get that. Okay, my darling. I'll read that later. No, it's not David's price. I can actually tell you the price. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Doodly doo. Doo doo doodly doodly doo. Doo 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 doo. Doodly doo. Do 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 do. So, my Patreon payout. That's it. No. You can ask as many free questions as you want. I'm not one of those people that limits you. I don't see the point in limiting you. Yeah, I'll create a live later. We don't have enough Patrons for that. So, memberships. So, Patreon, this is going to be in dollars. Please translate it yourself because it changes every time. Okay, it is $2.98. What can you have tequila with? Or do you just have that shots? Pims. Pims, please. Double, please. Thank you. Hello, Luna. So it is $2.98 for the supporter membership. You get general support, live streams, live chat, Q&As, and some posts. With the general support, that is through readings, or it might be how do we sort this out? What can we do? It does not mean counselling. It does not mean I'm a suicide hotline. Does not mean any of that. I'm not your therapist. It's not that sort of general support. Please get that through the heads. Okay. I'm not trained in any of that. VIP $7.46. That's about $6. £6 even. And that is behind the scenes content, exclusive content, Q&As, tarot readings, members shout out, live chat, live streams. So just a little bit more. If you go for the big VIP, which this is all Patreon, you get behind the scenes content, exclusive content, Q&As, tarot readings, general support, member shout out. Did I put general support in the other one? Okay, you get general support as well in the VIP. I just need to add that in. Member shout out, exclusive voting power, live chat, live streams, vlogs, and blogs. Okay, we will also be adding in the lessons as well to those two. I'm just going to quickly add in general support to the VIP because I completely forgot to that. I am so sorry. General support, general support, general support. Add. There we go. There we are. So yeah, that's everything. Okay, I hope that helps with that. Who am I going to choose to get a reading? Who? Excuse me, sorry. What does the rest of the month hold for you? Let's have a look. Thank you for the bless yous. Let's have a look. So, rest of the month has a little bit of ruin, my darling. Just a little bit of a struggle with the Ten of Swords, but nothing too big. But with the Wheel of Fortune, the Four Cups, and the Hierophant, it's suggesting that there will be luxury coming your way as well. So there will be enjoyment coming your way, my darling, okay? It might not necessarily show itself straight away or straight off the bat, but it will come there and it will get there, okay? You've just got to give it time. Okay, you've just got to give it time, my darling, for it to work out completely. Okay, once you have that time, you will have that success. Okay, so the rest of the month is actually a lot more positive than you think. Okay, you've just got to see the positivity being added in with it. Okay, my darling. Hope that helps. I just realised you're probably saying link in bio / description. What for? Let's add what I need to. Skip the queue. Yeah. So, that music situation's a little tricky. Well, let's have a look, Boo. Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a look at your music situation. But yeah, I hope that helps you, Jules. Let's have a look at your music situation. So, music situation, my darling. Okay, I feel it's quite positive. I feel go for it. I feel go for it. Work on your music, okay? Don't sit back. Don't think, oh, it's not going to work out. Oh, let's screw this, okay? Do it. Go for it, okay? If you don't go for it, you won't succeed, my darling. By next month, by next summer, that's what I'm looking for, you will, okay, you will be making 20% more than you would normally, okay? You'll be very successful, my darling. Okay, how was golf in the rain? Wet. Very fun. I didn't actually care if it was raining or not. Just put an umbrella up and deal with it. Go for it. That's how I put it. Rain is rain. A few weeks ago, I asked you about Mike's chat, and thankfully you were right. We received good news. I'm so happy for you, my darling. So happy for you. Hello, Anya. How are you? Trisha. Trisha. For you, my darling, 9 of Pentacles. Work on your money, work on your finances. The success will come in. Watch where you're going with it, though. Watch what you're spending, my darling. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups, so yeah, watch where you're going. Okay? How do you feel about the whole blood moon eclipse thing? People are too scared of it for no reason. Okay, it's a good thing. It's going to bring you good health, and it's going to be good for you. Why people are scared of it, I don't know. Okay. There's nothing bad about it. It removes people that are unnecessary, gives you the joy and gives you the hope. Okay. So anyone that gets thinks it's a scary thing, it's not. Energy check, please, on me and my crush. Let's have a look, Alicia. Ooh. Right, let's put it this way. It's getting better between you two, my darling, okay? And it's going to get easier, okay? What I would say here is you need to stay positive, my darling. I feel like you're still a little weak in the mind. Okay, I feel like it's still going to get easy. Okay, it's going to take its time, but it is getting there for you, my darling, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweetie, is I feel more money is coming your way, and we both know in what. Okay? Hope that helps. Ah. Amazing camera Jamal, please, with a look at travel too. Sure, is that moving travel as in you're going to move? Or is that moving travel as in holiday sort of travel? What is it? And then we can do it. How do you think my driver's license test will go? Well, I could say it'll go bad or I could say it'll go good. Either way, you're going to screw yourself over. Okay. But it's one you're either going to give up if I go, oh, you'll be amazing, like you won't even try. And if I say you're going to fail, you won't try. Okay, so what I would say for you, my darling, is have you put the practice in? Have you put the effort in? And is your mindset good? Okay. Travel like move. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. First word I'm hearing is Scotland for you, my darling. First word I'm hearing is Scotland. Okay. Scotland, Scotland, Scotland. That's the first word I'm hearing. Okay, Paige, thank you for your donation, boo. Yes, Scotland. Okay, I feel this travel is going to be very good. I feel it'll be by next October. Okay, I feel like this move is actually going to help you out. It is going to take you into better situations and better stances, okay? I would say you need this move more than anyone. Okay, my darling. So I would say go for it. Again, Scotland would be the best for you. Okay, my darling? Hope that helps. Will you get enough money saved when you have the job? Let's see. For the person on Instagram, yes, you will, my darling. Yes, you will. Hello, laddie. How are you, my darling? Tia, thank you for your donation. What? We had an interesting convo, and I'm unsure where we stand now. How did he feel, and is he now pulling back? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. So let's have a look, Tia. Let's see what you get. That was really loud. I'm sorry. Let's see. You're very welcome, Crystal. What I would say for you, my darling, is Tia, is I feel like it is going to be a month of hardship this month between the both of you. I feel like you're always going to be at cross purposes. I don't feel you're going to always be on the same hymn sheet. Okay, so what I would say here is at this month, I feel that is going to be the struggle between the both of you. I feel like it is going to get easier and I feel like it is going to become better. What I would say at this moment in time is you've got to sort of hold yourself back. You've got to sit yourself back, my darling. And to be quite frank, it will get easier as the month goes on. I feel that you guys are still in it for the relationship and I feel like you're still going to get the relationship. But you just got to protect your energy, my darling. Put the walls up, okay? Because yes, he's holding back, but he'll be fine, okay? It's just the moon, okay? It's just the moon. Also, Jamie, how can we contact you for psychic work other than TikTok? You can message me on. That wasn't even my fault. You can message me on Instagram or WhatsApp, my darling, or you can email me at cardreadingswithjamie@gmail.com. I would put my phone number on the screen, but I've got no idea where to put it. So that's how you can contact me, my darling. Okay. Hello, ultra realist, ultra. What is that saying? Ultra is acoustic. Hi, I've got dyslexia, so my pronunciation is not going to be right. Ultralistic acoustic. I think that's what it says. Okay. Do I still see you going on a date? Let's see. Do I still see you going on a date? Let's have a look here. Yes, my darling, you'll still be going on a date, boo. So let's see what you get. Ultra realistic acoustic, my darling. So you got the judgment. No, you didn't. You got lust, which is strength, and then you got the Queen of Swords. Okay, my darling. You need to trust in yourself more. Trust in where you're going, trust in what you're doing. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is with the middle of the deck being the Fool and the bottom of the deck being the Page of Swords, is it's almost like watching where you're going, watching what you're doing. I feel like you allow other people to control you way too much, thus you're always falling backwards and always falling where you're going. Okay, my darling. So what I will say here is follow your path. Okay? Follow where you need to go. Okay, because like you said, you want to know if you're returning home. You return home when the time is right because there's no such thing as home. Okay, it's a building. Okay, my darling, every building has a soul and a life. Okay, so there's never home, it's an accommodation. Okay, home is where your heart is and home is where your soul is. So it depends where you say your soul is and depends where you say your heart is. Okay, my darling, so what I would say is follow your heart and soul and you will always find your home. Okay, hope that helps. Thank you for the heart me. I don't know if I always said thank you for that, but thank you again. You get a double thank you. You're very welcome, my darling. I've just realised there's like barely anyone that does tarot on Twitch. Thank you for the hand heart. I could probably search up, watch. Let me go on my Twitch. And we're going to tarot. Okay, we're going to tarot. Let's search up tarot. Oh, can't spell that tarot. Categories. Tarot. So it's got 41 followers. Well, blessed be, my darlings. We've actually got people live doing tarot. But there's skip me. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Let's do it in English. I can't go any further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people, and if you include me, 8 people doing tarot on tarot, like the channel on Twitch. Mad. Mad. New sub, like to... Oh, question. Just ask. Just ask. Okay, you don't need to ask if you can ask a question. Just ask it. It's Phoebe Live. Okay. Just do. Thank you for the heart, me. So, Alicia, the answer's a yes to your question, my darling. One sec. Do. Where's my paper? There we are. Remember, guys, don't forget to do Patreon. Oh my god, you guys will be able to... Bullshit. You guys can add a video message. Did you guys know that? You guys can add a video message on my Buy Me a Coffee. Just saying. Just saying. So, please, what's the energy around you starting work at sea this September? Will you really start? There's been a few hassles. Will you stay in the job for the next 3 years? I'd say 3 years is a bit of a push, my darling, but I do feel a 5-year could actually be beneficial more than a 3-year. I feel like you will start working there. Yes, there's been a little bit of a hassle, but I don't see it being a bad thing. I feel it's just been a little bit of a few complications that weren't actually necessary, but went in that way to test you. Okay, so what I would say is yes, there is going to be the support. Yes, there is going to be the joy. Yes, there is going to be the hope. I feel you're overthinking and I feel you're over worrying about it, which could also give you the negativity inside your head as well, my darling. What I would say here is I'd say don't think about it, don't worry about it, my darling. Okay, it's gonna get easier, it's gonna get better. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my sweetie, is I feel like time is gonna take time, okay? And it's not gonna be good work until you get used to it. I feel once you got used to it, my darling, the work will feel much better. But to be quite frank, when you're there, you're not gonna feel like you're working, okay? It's gonna feel like, when they go, it's not work if you enjoy it. That's what it's going to be for you, my darling, is it's not going to be work because you're going to really enjoy it. Okay, so in a way, no, it's not going to be work. Okay, hope that helps. Do you see me and SP getting together during the eclipse this September? The answer will be no to that. The likelihood of you getting together in an eclipse, my darling, is very slim because it's more removing people, but we can see. Yeah, I would say it's going to be more next month. Okay, so October is when you two will be getting back together. Do you like witches or wizards? Wizards is a load of bullshit. No such thing as wizards. There's only witches and warlocks. Wizards is a bullshit fantasy thing for books and children. Okay. You've got warlocks, which is me. I'm a warlock. And you've got witches. Now, a male can be a witch or a warlock. They can. So, witch is actually a non-gender specific title. And no, it's not a gender, it's a title. So you can either be a witch as a male or a witch as a female. Warlocks are male only. They are. I don't know what the equivalent to a warlock is for females, so don't ask. But wizards is bullshit. No such thing. Literally no such thing. It's the most. It's like calling a spirit a ghost. No such thing as ghosts. They're spirits. It's so children don't get scared. It is. Or snowflakes don't get scared. Literally. Simple as. I feel like I'm a witch sometimes. How do you know? How do you know? So one, animals will come up to you, they won't fear you. Two, you'll be able to do stuff that other people can't. And three, you just gotta find how you work with. What you work with. Okay. What if you're trans? If you're trans, no, you can't be a warlock. In my opinion, is the gender you're born with is what you are. Okay, so if you're transitioning into male, you wouldn't be able to be a warlock because your original gender was female. So you'd stay as a witch. See what I mean? What's a warlock? So traditionally, a warlock is the traditional translation is someone that is fallen from Christ. Literally. Now, I used to be Christian, baptized Catholic. I changed to paganism. I went from Christian to Wicca, from Wicca to Norse pagan. I've stayed in Norse pagan, so I would literally be a definition of a warlock because I've fallen from Christ. See what I mean? So I'm literally the definition of a warlock. But that would only be used for males. Okay. I'm a male, born a male, and I've got the junk. So definitely a male. Never had an operation in my life. Touch wood, I never do. Oh, yeah, you can see me touching wood. Touch wood, I never do. But yeah, so that's basically a definition of a warlock and a witch. But a witch and a warlock, same thing really, but warlock's a male. of my knowledge. Before I go, I'll search up what the female version of a warlock is. And then I'm popping off. Female. Ah, shit, I can't spell. Let's try that. And then a warlock. So, yeah, a witch. A wish. Literally, a witch is a female version of a warlock. So, anyone can be called a witch, but a warlock is a warlock. Okay. The word warlock comes from the Old English of oathbreaker or deceiver. While often used for men now, which can technically apply to anyone. Some groups, like modern Wiccans, use it as a gender-neutral term for magic users. Warlock, oathbreaker, deceiver, but that's to do with Christianity. So in Christianity, you were called an oathbreaker or deceiver because they didn't believe that witchcraft was real. They thought it's from the devil. But it actually just means evil, to be quite frank. The term warlock became popular in early modern Scots to refer to men practicing magic, creating perceived gendered pair with the term witch. So yeah. That's all it is. So Ellie, let me have a look at your picture. Let me just judge you by a picture quickly. So Ellie, you're a female. You would not be a warlock. You would be a witch. You would never be a warlock. Impossible. Impossible. And last question, and then I'm popping off. Or last two, and then I'm popping off because I do need to go and eat. Will Elle reach out to speak about us and her feelings this week? Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. And can I ask, will a nursery come back to me soon for an interview? They will, and that'll be within the next 4 weeks. What magic do I perform? Curses, hexes, love spells, money spells, and other stuff like that. Thank you for the heart, mate. So I am going to pop off for now because I do need to go and eat. I'll be back on tomorrow. Don't forget to go and check out the Patreon. It will be a lot of fun. Trust me. We're going to try and do some lives Monday. So if you want to go and see the lives, don't forget to sub. Okay? You can be any subscription for the lives. For now, I am going to pop off. Dilp it for now. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, or day, depending on when you're watching this. And if you are watching this on the rerun, thank you so much for your support, and it does me a lot. Bye for now.